Hi everybody and welcome to Dawn of War Soulstorm in 2024. My name is Ryan, or Jack Death, which is a character in a movie called Trancers, which is a really good movie. Anyways, I do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthrough, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I play games for fun. It's one of many hobbies I have over the years partook in. I do not get paid, so I play when I want, how I want, what I want. Excuse me. I had to clear my throat. Ugh. Yeah, tobacco dip. Don't do it, kids. It's not good for your health. It's a nasty habit I picked up in the Marine Corps. Anyways, yeah, Warhammer 40K game. Probably my favorite RTS 40K game. It's got some flaws, but just like how it plays. A little bit of background. Oh, real quick. All the way through until the end of August. At the end of August, I shall count up and tally my subscriber numbers, and for every subscriber I have, I will donate $1 to the Wolfcrest Sea Preserve in Chipley, Florida. Right out of my pocket. Because I don't have a Patreon, I don't do donation things, because that's a lot of work, and I'm pretty damn lazy. So, subscribe if you haven't. Get your friends to subscribe if they haven't, and let's see if we can help them out over there. They do good work. I've been there. I've donated to them before. I like to donate. Usually I do Lost for Love, because it doesn't cost me nothing. All it requires me to do is grow my hair out. I'm trying something a little different with this. I just want to, this time just tie in the donation process to something. And also maybe bring awareness to some folks. Maybe you want to donate to them. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. If it wasn't for y'all, I would not be doing these videos or doing them at the frequency I do especially. And as long as I have one subscriber, I will keep doing these videos. I will always pump out a video. Any drive-by rubbernecking viewers, welcome. Hopefully it's not a car wreck and you enjoy some of the video, or if you don't, check out some of the other ones. I do a broad variety of games, not just RTS, even though I've been kind of on an RTS kick lately. And if anyone's got any recommendations that they'd like to see, or maybe it's a game you haven't tried, one you're interested in, if I own it, I'll play it. If I don't, I'll look it up, and maybe I'll pick it up. I like to play all the games out of box with as little file tweaking, or mod support as possible, so you know what you would expect to get when you play it yourself. Yeah, everything is unedited, unscripted, and uncensored. A little bit of background about myself. I've been playing Warhammer stuff since late 80s, early 90s, technically, with things like HeroQuest and, unbeknownst to me, things like Battle Masters, and I got into 40K specifically in 2nd edition with Tyranids. I didn't like Dark Eldar at first. I didn't like their first incarnation. It wasn't until about 5th or 6th edition when they got their reboot. They basically became Hellraiser meets Pirates of Dark Water in space. So I just fell in love with their aesthetics and design choices that they did. Not just model-wise, but lore-wise as well. Even though Games Workshop continues to sit on their ass with them. Not as big into Warhammer anymore. 10th edition, the rules are too simple. They were dumbed down. I prefer chunky rules with charts and tables and options and giving player agency so that you could tweak the RPG aspects. It's understandable because Games Workshop is modeling it ever since 7th, when I started to notice it and started to fall in love with it. They were trying to compete with the competitor at the time, which was War Machine and Hordes, or Warma Hordes, Privateer Press, which 1st and 2nd edition were good of that game system. And you can tell because with that type of system, the models are as they are. There's very little customization, hard stat lines. It's more like a board game at that point than a tabletop war game, in my opinion. To me, a tabletop war game should have options. A flood of options for players to pick and choose. Make your own characters, create your own stories. And I feel a lot of that has kind of gone away in the modern incarnations of Warhammer. But I think it started back in 7th for 40k. Anyways, Dawn of War Soulstorm. This is probably my favorite Dawn of War. Dawn of War 2 was okay, played that a bit, had my favorite faction, Tyranids, but the gameplay just wasn't as enjoyable to me as the first Dawn of War. And that's because it lacked the Risk-style board game aesthetic, with the battlefield, the battle map being a secondary thing. So that's why I prefer Dawn of War 1. The base building, too. I really like base building. We'll jump into this. And you'll see more of what I was talking about with the Risk-style board game. Each version of Dawn of War added something.
It was the sudden appearance of a warp storm at the Kaurava system's outer edge that first caught the attention of the Imperium. And not just the Imperium. After hundreds of years under the neglectful watch of the Imperial Guard, nearly every force in the galaxy would descend upon the planet of Kaurava, bent only on domination and victory. 3 races had long dwelled in there. The Imperial Guard, its supposed rulers. The Orc tribes of Kaurava II, which the Guard had never successfully put down. And the Necron, who had slept undisturbed for untold millennia beneath Kaurava III. Where the Chaos Marines came from, or how, none can say. Did the Warp Storm bring them, or did they bring the Warp Storm? Both appeared suddenly on Kaurava IV, and in an eye blink, half the system's Imperial forces were gone. Killed or claimed by the madness of chaos. In quick succession, the others flocked to Kaurava. The Space Marines, the Imperium's super soldiers, descended on Kaurava II, planning to finally cleanse the system, both of the troublesome Orcs and the Chaos Marines, the sworn mortal enemies. The Tau appeared next, not far above, on one of the planet's moons. In the interests of protecting its ordered empire from the effects of human folly, the Tau came seeking to contain the Warp Storm, and in so doing, expand the territory's border. On their moon, they built a mighty fortress, and there forged a space cannon capable of interplanetary devastation. Among the wastes of Kaurava III, the Necrons, perhaps awakened by the disruptive forces of the Warp Storm, slowly massed their lethal legions. In quick response, webway gates, long unused, flickered to life, and Eldar poured forth, ready to battle their dark, death-dealing adversaries. Meanwhile, in the shadow of an ancient portal gate, the dark Eldar slipped stealthily out of the murky depths of the webway. They would be like carrion birds, flying above the battlefield, and when all were weary from the fight, make the battlefield into a feasting ground. Last to arrive, and perhaps most to be feared, were the Sisters of Battle, holy maidens and bearers of the God Emperor's faith. They had come to cleanse the system of corruption and filth. Their faith left them fanatical, unafraid of death and solace in their cause. Nothing here was clean. All must be purged. Now, war rages anew, and only the victorious may write their history. Only the victorious will claim the planets of Kaurava.
Alright, so what's encouraged me to kind of do this now is I've been on an RTS kick for a bit. I have some Age Mythology videos upcoming, which will lead to the release of the advanced access of Age of Mythology Retold. So I decided, you know what, Space Marine 2 is coming out, and even though I'm not picking it up, maybe some people want a little bit more Warhammer in their life. So I figured, hey, I'll play through Dawn of War. I'll scratch both. Kind of itches, you know. It's Warhammer, and it's an RTS. So that's kind of the drive behind it. I'm going to try and do as many videos as I can. My health has taken a bit of a downward turn. I have to end up having some surgery done. A couple other things that popped up. It sucks. You know, sometimes no matter how good you exercise and eat right, sometimes life will throw you a curveball. It just happens. But the best you can do is keep your head up and kind of push on through. Do what needs to be done. No matter how insurmountable it may feel. So I'll go over this real quick. Original Dawn of War contained Chaos, Orcs, Space Marines, and Eldar. Then came Winter Assault, which added Imperial Guard. Then Dark Crusade, which added Necrons and Tau. And lastly, with Soulstorm, we got Sisters of Battle and Dark Eldar. Each version of the game would also add something a little bit new. The first Dawn of War didn't have the Risk-style gameplay. I don't think Winter Assault did either, but Dark Crusade introduced a Risk-aboard-style gameplay mechanic with a strategy map, essentially, where you'd pick a location on the map, and you'll see this more when we get there. And you'd usually get benefits for holding a region. And then you'd fight a battle map, essentially, from there. After Dark Crusade, Soulstorm, we ended up with Dark Eldar and Sisters of Battle, which also added for these factions a unique mechanic of global abilities. Theirs is based on building up faith. Dark Eldar is collecting corpses to harvest souls for their soul addiction, because Slanesh is a douche. Also, these are the true Eldar. These are just posers. Each faction gets a unique bonus power. You can see here, supply lines, pretty much useless. Dark Eldar get a free ancient date travel, which is kind of neat. Kind of allows you to bounce around between the different worlds. Whereas in Dark Crusade it was on one planet, in this one it takes place over 3. Increased movement speed for Eldar, always a plus. Decreased production costs, beneficial. Recover lost forces can be helpful in saving requisition on the strategic map layer, but it's inconsequential. Orcs, similar thing, fast population growth. It's similar to Necrons, but in a different manner. It allows you, instead of free recovering costs, it allows you to recover quicker. Sisters of Battle have arguably one of the best, not arguably, forward bases. It allows you to place structures ahead of time. Before you go into the battle map, so that saves you resources. Pay a little bit first ahead of time. You pay a little bit ahead of time, and it benefits you later. Space Marines have deep strike squads, so instead of having advanced building placements, it allows you to have troops already deployed on the map. That's how I have the space cannon, which is always neat. It does this little animation where the cannon fires and blows up a region. And I think it lowers enemy forces. I'm not quite sure exactly how it's all these years. I think I have like 160 something hours on this already. Still don't know quite what it affects, but it affects something. For this playthrough, I'll be playing Dark Eldar because, again, Tyranids aren't in this. I think there's a mod, but they don't have a campaign. And this is their pre-Hellraiser meets Pirates of Dark Water in space, so they're not as cool. So you're going to see the outdated Talos model. You're going to see the old school Mandrakes. Scourges are still awesome. But yeah, I think they're considered one of the weakest factions in the game. But I like them a lot. Here you got the strategic map.
Welcome to the single-player campaign of Dawn of War. This province is the icon of your
Stronghold.
commander.
Blah blah blah. Pretty good tutorial.
These arrows, by playing the Dark Eldar.
These are the ancient gates. Basically, normal other factions can only move to regions that are directly next to where this marker starts. So if I didn't have that warp gate, I could only move here. But since I have the warp gate ability, I can attack here for first turn if I want. The game is done through turns, so I will move, do an action, then I'll end turn, and then all the other factions will go, so on and so forth. And let's see what else. These are stronghold locations. These are special missions. Each are crafted and unique to the faction, so you won't see the Dark Eldar stronghold mission in this playthrough. Maybe I'll do another video, or another couple videos, because I don't know how long this will take me. Maybe 3 videos, 4 videos. Anyways, you play by moving to regions, taking them over, and each region you take over gives you a bonus. Alright, so when we take that over, we'll be able to unlock it. What's called Honor Guard units. Honor Guard units are specialized units you can buy ahead of time, and they'll follow you into the battle map at the start. So you can kind of, once you get enough Honor Guard units, you can kind of just rush the enemy through most of these maps. I like to collect all the Honor Guard units before I start hitting strongholds. But the problem with that is it gives strongholds the ability to rank up. Forward bases. Okay. Alright, so how do you get Honor Guard units? Well, once you unlock them here, you have to pay requisition, which is up here. We have 800, we get 100 a turn. How do you get more requisition growth? Well, by taking over regions, you see this. Gives you different requisition bonuses. So after we get this, it'll give us 150 a turn. That, it'll give us 225 a turn, so on and so forth. And then you use that to pay for Honor Guard units, refill Honor Guard units, and spend it on other little goodies. It's also how you'll pay for forward bases and advanced drop pod deployments for Space Marines. Maybe I'll do a Sisters of Battle afterwards and show you. Archive, what's this? Okay, Archive is just lore blurbs. Yeah, it's map specific, so click on a part of the map, it'll tell you a bit. Inspect will also do this. Each region has a strength number associated. Enemy commander's skill to combat, enemy likeness, this basic infantry, enemy has a single base. Okay. These numbers will go up every turn, thus increasing the difficulty as the game goes on. And we'll see what this says. Enemy strongholds expect to face very heavy resistance. Expect assaults on your forces as soon as they arrive. Victory will eliminate this race from the game. So you don't have to take over every region to eliminate the race. You just got to take their base, their stronghold. Easier said than done. Okay. Commander screen. All right. So this is where you can check out things like Honor Guard. Spoils of War will tell you special benefits, your conquered enemies, and bonuses won from them. That's the thing. I think you can get the other factions bonuses by taking out their stronghold. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I vaguely remember. It's been a while since I've played this. War gear. A lot of people cite Dawn of War 2 as being better because you can do war gear. Well, you have war gear here too that you can unlock. It's not as expansive. It started with Dark Crusade as well, but it allows you to kind of upgrade your Lord unit as you go along. And I mean, ideally, this is what I was hoping Dawn of War 3, which less said about that game, the better. But a future Dawn of War would be expand this out to be kind of like Dawn of War 2, where you get more options. But keep the basic gameplay style of this with a strategic map layer and then transferring over to a battle map. Alright, I'm gonna quit Jabberjaw. Save there. I already tried a recording before, something came up with family. Heart goes out to the family in these times. We had someone pass. So I had to cancel that recording because it got a bit frantic here. Alright. And that's why I do these videos, right? I want to get into your homes and your phones. let you be and share in a part of my life, and hopefully I get the honor to be a part of yours, even if it's a one-way street where you don't talk or you don't comment. Let you know that we're all people, and I'm here, you're here. Let's all be here together. I don't do sappy stuff so well, so that's about the extent of it. I'm also not very, I'm linguistically challenged. Alright. I will not be playing Space Marines, though, because Space Marines are doo-doo heads. Only good Space Marines are the Night Lords, which, I've got, like, 60 Raptors and, like, 45 Warp Talons.
Each of the enemy factions.
Oh, I messed that up. So that's what end turn does, and you can see my requisition went up. I don't think anyone actually... Did someone move? Necrons may have moved here. Oh, this also tells you... Alright, let me point this out then real quick. Tau moved too. If I was to attack a region, so like this Necron region, I would just face a box standard RTS map where they start off with a worker unit, headquarters, maybe a building. But if I attack here now, I'm going to have to deal with their lord and these units, because he's apparently got their honor guard filled out. So, you want to attack swiftly. And that's also why I play Dark Eldar. They're very early game aggressive. Now, this matchup's interesting because Chaos is also a very aggressive melee faction. Kind of takes away one of the strengths of Dark Eldar.
This screen shows you the.
So it's a nice pairing, and it's fluffy, lore fluffy, because you know, Slaanesh and all that. I think Chaos is undivided in this, but you can get like a Khorne Berserker.
There is much terror to bring. I thirst. Our prey shall cower in fear.
I don't use hotkeys like I should. Yes. Alright, now Dark Eldar, I didn't bring this up, but Dark Eldar play, very much like Protoss from StarCraft. Let's get this, get some acquisition up and running. I like to get all my generators out of the way if I can.
I long to shed blood.
Oh, great thing about this game is your units can reinforce while on the field. Critical points, I can't remember if you get more for it. I don't think so, so we're just going to hop over those for now. You get unit abilities. This is that global ability that Sisters of Battle and Dark Eldar get. Alright, some units have special abilities you can use. There's hotkey shortcuts. I'm lazy, I don't really use them. Let's deal with these schmuckatoys. I got Incubi Bodyguard Bros. Nope.
I long to shed blood. I am the last thing they will see. There is much terror to bring. Die! Take this point. No! I thirst for violence.
And there are sync kills in this, if I remember.
I thirst for violence.
It could beat you guys out. This looks like it's going to be a nice little area to...
When do we fight?
Now, the control points in this map are... You don't have to worry about, like, creating choke points because of the water.
When do we fight? I am the last thing we will Death. I am the last.
You can run over the water, so... But...
I thirst.
Okay, so... Got that out of the way. These are relics. You capture these to unlock, like, super units. So you want to try and capture one early if you can.
I thirst.
And you want to build these up because, it allows you to get more requisition quicker. And you can also develop them with turrets. And each factions have different types of building structures, gathering. Different little tweaks and mechanics. Like that. Let's build this. Respazzing out.
I am the last.
I'm playing it a bit slow. I could have probably bum rushed and already wiped him out, but anyway, I'm trying to get my feet back underneath me.
I am the last thing. I am the last thing. I am the last thing.
Get that going, get that going. Let's give them stealth. And of course, you'll play it a bit differently.
There is much terror.
You're playing against a real person.
I long to shed blood. I am the last thing you see.
Oh, you guys not capturing that? Capture that. This is gonna get my pop cap up.
I am the last thing. I am the last thing they will see. I am the last thing they will see. There is much terror to bring. When do we fight? When do we fight? Death is meat. Terror. I thirst. When do we fight? I am the last thing. I long to shed blood. I am the last thing.
Let's do this. Alright. Your pause function. Function. I don't remember.
I thirst. There is much terror to bring.
Okay, so getting our buildings up. What's this doing? This is mandrakes makes them tougher. These are upgrades. They just upgrade you, make them more dangerous. Scourges, my favorite. Okay, so they're detected, but that's okay.
I am the last thing. I thirst for violence. Where are they?
Got some scourges coming out. Keep upgrading that. What's this? Improves accuracy of Reaver jetpacks. Okay. Night shields. Night shields do what? Increases their survivability. Okay. Let's upgrade the soul cages, because this will allow us to harvest resources for our global abilities, which I will show. Let me upgrade all this, because
I thirst for violence. When do we fight?
we don't want them sneaking by. Send you back, grab that point. Alright, and a big key mechanic of this is, we got the witch cult built, right? Okay. Crucible Malediction turns the enemies against themselves. Leader upgrade, Homunculus Stinger. Homunculus is a hero unit you can attach to squads, and this is simulating the tabletop like it did back in the day. when you detach characters to squads.
When do we fight?
Okay.
Go. Let us strike.
What we got? Let's upgrade that. Then we'll bring Homunculus out. Jetpack troops, you don't want them getting tangled. Looks like we already lost one. Oh, they got one. Okay.
I am the last big news. When do we fight? I am the last big news. I am the last big news.
Playing way too slow.
The last big news. I am the last big news. Let us strike. Our prey shall cower in fear.
If I remember, I think units take less damage if they're engaged in melee. That power claw going. Alright, go collect souls.
I long to shed blood.
Okay, here we go. Got Homunculus. Let me give him something to stick to, huh? Which unit sounds good, doesn't it? Alright, so because these guys are stealth, they can kind of get free reign. Unless they have a detector unit. You keep harvesting. Who's this? Upgrade. Witches are out on the field now. Also, terrain gives you a bit of a different... negative, so you'll take more damage if you're in the water. So you don't want to be in the water. Back. There's a homunculus. Let's move him, and we'll attach him here. And we'll move him. So now he's attached. Okay, that gives him a whole host of abilities. Alright. Really should start. The Dais of Destruction's the Dark Eldar's relic unit. Send you back. Harvest. You keep harvesting. Oh, that's all I have? I guess I got one of my workers. Let's do that. Let's do that. Get them going. I got that. I'm gonna build 2 of those. I think this is my typical build.
I thirst my chariots.
Guys, stop that.
There is much terror to reign. I am the last thing.
Oh no, stop that.
I thirst. A thirst of madness.
Fear me.
I am the last.
Just throw him into the grinder.
What will you?
Alright, we're capped at 20. Morale plays a part in this. It lowers the enemy's damage and increases the amount of damage they take. Once I cap out, I'll make a push. Taking it slow, just getting my feet back under me.
There is much terror to bring.
and send them to the grinder. Oh, or 4.
There is much terror to bring.
Alright. Chaos, if I remember, rely heavily on things like heavy infantry.
When do we fight? There is much terror to bring.
Just attack move. I'm not worried about replacing my losses with command drakes. They've served their purpose in mostly early game stuff. You just attack. Attack move here. Alright, your different abilities temporarily grants detection. That's helpful. This lowers their morale. Disables abilities and causes damage.
I am the last thing. My love will shed blood.
Let's take care of that annoying rocket barrage there. Rekindle Fury recharges your abilities. Soulstorm does a lot of damage.
I am the last thing. When do we fight?
Since none of these are honor guard units, I don't have to worry. And Deus is chunky boy, so we don't have to worry about that either.
When do we fight? There is much terror to bring. I am the last thing.
Homunculus has an ability called Soul Destruction. Causes these purple bodies to blow. Just wanted to demonstrate it for you. Torture Amp, which slows down attack speed and movement of the enemy. Stinger, damage over time, and explodes in a burst. The enemies die, so you want to use it on a low health. Multiple model count unit. Let's see. Scourges. Shred infantry. They'll tell you what the unit's good at when you click on them like that. Building vehicles and aircraft. Do a pretty decent job with everything else too. Wow, the computer built a lot of turrets. And that's okay. Let's use a Soulstorm. This does damage. It's usually used for units. And you can move it around. You'll shred them. Corrosion's great for lowering armor on targets. And like that, computer gives up. Alright, so victory. You get war gear by completing certain challenges. So these are all the ways to get points for war gear. 3-to-1 kill ratio, 1 conquest, which we got those. 5 conquests, 2,000 kills, 3 defeated enemies. And for defense, that's going to be hard. So for the defense, you have to wait until you get enough territory and the enemy attacks one of your territories. So you kind of have to farm for that. And we unlocked an honor guard unit. So going over the items, you see this is grayed out. I can't click it. You have to click this first. You have to unlock the prior category. Replaces works quick, even thickest armor. Increases damage if inked by ranged attacks and reduces cooldown. That's okay. Increases damage inked by melee attacks, improves health. Haywire is effective against buildings. That's a good one. And you'll see whenever you unlock an item, it'll increase your health, melee damage, and stuff there. Damages enemy morale. With the Dark Eldar, I kind of hold off on getting these. I mean, they help, but for the most part, you want to get in melee. And let your scourges and vehicles do the heavy lifting. We will unlock Haywire bombs. That will be beneficial. Power Claw, maybe. And it changes the appearance of your character, see? So, like, that would add that. Oh, dang, let's just... Yeah, I think maybe you do this. Yeah, that might help. Haywire Bomb would be beneficial, but I'm going to start rushing a bit more. Alright, so now we have that. Alright, so go to Commander.
You have conquered
Victory Awards, conquer territories. Go to Commander. Alright, so we have that available. And it costs, if you hover over, it'll tell how much. 300 requisition. Click it. Yes. Alright, so when you see a red highlight, it means you're kosher. I'm gonna do save too. Sorry, I'm still a bit flabbered. Gassy from earlier. If my thoughts seem a bit disjointed. So that 300 knocked us down from 800 requisition to 500, and we should get 150 back next turn, which will be 650. In turn, all the other players will do theirs. We'll see. See, Chaos moved here because it's expecting me to move to one of these two places. But probably
now your turn to act again.
So 150 requisition. What's he have? He's just got Cultist Honor Guard. Okay. This will give us Reavers at the start. Can't remember if Honor Guard takes up PopCap from the beginning. Now the benefit of unlocking this Honor Guard unit early is I can immediately start capping points. I don't need to wait on Mandrakes. Because your commander units cannot cap points. I can't remember if they can decap. I don't think they can, but... Alright. Menu, save, because I'm a save-aholic, as you should be, because you never know when a game's gonna blurg out on you. Now notice I can't attack here now. It's because I left the warp gate area. Dark Eldar's attack any warp gate only applies whenever you're on a warp gate. Normally warp gates you can only attack where they lead to, so from here we could only attack here or here. From the moon we can attack here and there, so on and so forth. But Dark Eldar, if you're on any warp gate, you can teleport anywhere and avoid needing to rush over. Alright. Now you can choose... I thought you could choose whether or not you wanted to bring them along, but I guess not. Let's do it.
Let us strike! What will you? When do we fight?
Let's get that going. Let's get some type of energy flowing through here. Let's get one more unit to cap. I like to use 2 units to cap at the start. Make sure it's covered for a bit.
There is much terror to bring. I thirst for violence. Our flag is I am the last big wheels. We hunger. We lurk in shadow. I thirst. Take this point now. I thirst.
Get a little bit of health back with that ability.
I am the last big news. And not be beaten all the time. I long to shed blood. Follow me. What will you? Fight the flag of Conora! Death is
We got away on some expedition. Let's see if we can down their bears.
I am the last.
So you can see that damage increase does wonders.
Let us strike.
You can switch stances. You can see where your units are strong based on how much damage they do.
What will you? Death.
Cultists are actually pretty beefy.
They told me I would build things and not be beaten all the time.
Our flag is raised high. When do we fight?
You know, let's do this to kind of farm a bit. See if we can.
Let us strike.
Get some of those kills. And you can do that if you want. You can kind of farm in a
What will you?
manner of speaking for some of the war gear options. And again, I like to build my plasma generators to max as much as possible
Where
to
are they? What will you?
even if you don't upgrade your towers,
Death is mine.
you know, they killed that. I don't want that. It'll at least buy some time for you to prevent
Death is mine. Terror.
the enemy from taking that point.
What will you? Our flag is raised high. There is much terror to bring. I am the last thing they will see. We hunger. I am the last thing they will see. I am the last thing they will see. There is much terror to bring. What will you?
Let's get you.
Let us strike. There is much terror to bring.
The seed is planted. The seed is planted.
Get this going. Some soul cages going.
Is planted. The seed is planted.
Sorry about that, everybody. Had to get an update. That's also why I'm kind of taking this slower. I wanted to cripple him, but I want to...
Is planted. The seed is planted.
make sure I have a bit of a stranglehold on him. Break that. That way, I can kind of farm kills.
Follow me, curs. I long to shed blood. We hunger. What will you? We hunger. What will you? Our prey shall cower, and there is much terror to bring. Let us strike. What will you?
Alright. Look at this lab. Let's get some of this going. And one thing you can do is just set up like a kills spot and set up so that you've got like complete map domination, kind of like what I'm doing here, and then you can just walk away. Just walk away. Okay, that's gonna be a problem.
Come. Our prey shall cower in fear. I thirst.
That's gonna be a big problem.
I am the last thing. Go. Who shall go next? I am the last thing. I am the last thing. I thirst.
Might be able to.
I thirst. I am
Yeah,
the
some
last
bit.
thing. Our prey shall cower in fear. Your demise. Death.
Don't want him to die, but
Let us strike!
so yeah, terrain plays a part in this.
Let us strike! Death. There is much terror to bring.
Again, if you're in the water,
There is much terror to bring.
you'll take more damage. Do I have a witch color in there? I think I do.
I am the last big news.
But yeah, you can kind of farm.
There is much
Set it up,
terror to bring.
and then just let them come to you.
Where are they?
Do that. Do this. Get you out of the water. Actually, let's not do that one. So yeah, set up a kill zone and then just sit back, walk away for a bit. Just walk away. And a unit takes up pop cap whether you have one or you have a full unit. It's the same pop cap, so you can just have this guy go. Dilly down.
I long to shed blood. Follow me, curs. Come. Let us strike. Follow me, curs. We go. They see us.
Yeah, usually in the missions I try to keep my honor guard back. And protect the base, because every time your honor guard gets wiped out, you end up having to repurchase them, and that costs requisition. You don't want to do that. Yeah, just sit back and chill and mess around, see what you like. Do that. I like scourges. I personally like a lot of scourges. What's this Raven? Ravager. We can mess around with some Ravagers once we get that unlocked.
Ready to kill.
Yeah, they're just letting them shoot. don't know how long that sticks around for. We'll see. Make a soul cage real quick. And go back to it. See if this damages him. It does. It's mostly good for infantry, but it doesn't last long, but a little bit helps. These upgrades just increase your power output. Actually, can move. Yes, pressing delete gets rid of them. Okay. I want to show the War Beast pack. They hit hard, they're dangerous, but if the pack master dies, then the War Beasts go crazy and just start attacking your units and their units and everybody's units. Alright. Protected against all unit types. This is going to be the Reaver jet bike I'm popping out. The Raven, which is a flying unit, which was added in, I think, this game, Soulstorm. And they work clunky. All the flying units are kind of a mess to work with. Alright, Reaver jet bikes. They shred infantry. And they move quick. You can go do that just to give folks a display. As you can see, that went down quick. I don't know what they do on listening posts. I mean, they take pretty good damage from listening posts, but yeah, they shred infantry. There's a Warp Beast pack. Okay, Warp Beast pack. Beastmaster. Restores the morale. And as you can see, they're very chunky. They do a lot of damage. These are your heavy hitters. Along with witches, I think. I'm kind of tight with this guy. Get some distance and kill their lord again. The Dark Lance is just upgrade to destroy vehicles and buildings. Otherwise, they do good damage against infantry.
I thirst for violence.
Different unit types take different types of damage.
I long to shed blood.
Reorganize. Maybe you up here. They have 15,000 health. Yeah, like watch this.
I am the last thing. I thirst.
Yeah, now I just sit back and... Now, the best factions to do this against, though, are Imperial Guard, if you want to get that kill ratio up, and Orcs. Orcs. Okay, this is the Flyer, the Raven. Has the ability to short circuit. And it's good against all unit types. Let's sell buildings, but let's see how well it shreds. Now the Haywire Grenade will work well against that too. Chaos Lord trying to shoot him. That ain't gonna work. That would have been the benefit to getting the Haywire. Stop running. Alright, what else did I want to pop out and give a look-see for y'all? Ravager. These are your heavy-hitting anti-tank, anti-armor building destroyers. Let's wreck that as well.
I am the last thing. Follow me, curs. Let us strike. Follow me, curs.
There it is. Put you here. That way every time you try and build it,
I long to shed blood.
you can shred it and see. Have coming in. Alright. Now, Ravager is building vehicles and aircraft. Mobile platform. Unlike the Raider, which is a troop transport as well. It gives up some of the damage, or most of the damage, so it can be a troop transport. But the Ravager, you can upgrade power to atomic level, effect against infantry, disintegrator. You can give them disintegrators too. I don't think that replaces their Dark Lances. I think it's just adding to it, but we'll find out. Yeah, it's got a higher rate of fire. Yeah, it seems to add turret sections and stuff. And a lot of their stuff can fire on the move. Look at these guys. Oh, that guy, he's just chilling. He's like, doing my taxes. Doing my dark Eldar taxes. I don't know what the cap is. I think it's 9,999. Also, I think we've exhausted this. Let's just go.
I am the last thing. I die. Raven, fly! Right.
Hog wild. And just like that, it's over. Oh, looks like we got a storm coming. Alright, we did not unlock anything there, but that's okay. I mean, we unlocked a unit. Okay, this is important. Reinforce.
Buildings in a territory. These purchases will be ready when you fight.
This is how you do defense missions.
From enemy attacks.
Alright, so previously held territory, you pick, then you reinforce, and you can reinforce it with buildings and units. And this is where the benefit of the Tau cannon comes in, because it will destroy units and buildings if it has been reinforced. You can also recall the units, so you can get that requisition back. With Dark Eldar, you don't really need builders as much at the start, so you usually want something that can cap, which is your warrior squadrons. But yeah, that's how we'll do the defense missions. We'll bottleneck one of these here and kind of force them into doing it. Some action up here. I'll probably do save 3 here eventually. Alright, what do we... Oh, we get mandrakes. Let's not forget. Let's get some Hellions. Let's attack. Keep the Hellions back at base.
What will you? We hunger. There is much terror to bring.
A little slow on the uptake here, huh? Alright, so honor guard units do not count against population. And your honor guard units are going to be kind of like buffed up versions
Death is my meat. Terror.
of the regular units. Certain units cap quicker than others, so keep that in mind.
There is much terror to bring. Where are they?
We don't want to deal with the turret.
When do we fight?
If we do, we're going to fight it
Where are
here.
they? Where are they? What will you? Hoist the flag of Conora!
Builder going too.
We go. What will you?
Take this point. No! The seed is planted.
When do we fight? I thirst. What will you? We hunger. There is much terror to bring. thirst for violence.
Oh, they can catch points too. Crap. Why was I doing that?
What will you?
He's blinded.
What will you? We live for it. The point is ours. Our flag is raised high. Death is mine. What will terror my wine?
He's blinded.
What will we live for the thrill? Raise the flag of Commodore! Raise the flag of Commodore! We live for the thrill. What will
He's blinded. He's blinded.
the point is ours? We live for the thrill. Our flag is raised high. What will
He's blinded.
What will What will What will death is not we live terror. I long to shed blood. What will What will I thirst. Blind them! We live and thrill. There is much terror to bring. Die! I am the last thing they will see. We live. What will? Fear! I thirst. I am the last thing they will see. Death. I am the last thing they will see.
Just kind of trying to get control.
He's blinded.
When do we fight? What will? We live. Die. We die. We live. I am the last thing I long to shed blood. Die. Die. I am the last thing. When do we fight? Now. We go. We live. We live. What will? I stand ready.
always upgrade
Beaten all the time.
the escalate research on one of your back points.
And not be beaten all the time. And not be beaten all the time. Take this point. No. The seed is planted.
Let's get fuel going.
Planted. The seed is planted.
Soul collection.
There is much terror to bring. I long
Even if we
to
lose that,
shed
that's fine.
blood.
Distracting enough. It's getting our kills up.
Is planted. Is planted.
3.
I thirst.
Is planted.
We are birds of prey. There is much terror to bring. Follow me! Follow me! Will you? We hunger. We live for the thrill.
We have a secondary option for a thing that will
I am the last.
more or less
Let us strike!
demoralize the foes. They're kind of like pseudo turrets. They're not very effective.
I am the last.
I think I can finish them off.
Follow me! What will you? We are birds of we hunger! Hoist the flag of Conora!
No, no, you grab that.
What will you?
You guys. Can you jump in?
Lift off! Raise the flag of Conora! Terror. The sound of wings signal your demise. There is much terror to bring.
Alright, we gotta start upgrading stuff.
Is ours. Death is we live for the thrill. Our flag is raised high. What will you? We hunger. The sound of wings signal your demise. The sound of wings signal your demise. We live for thrill. They see us! I stand ready.
Is planted.
The point is ours!
And they're going Defiler heavy, aren't they? Might as well upgrade everything we can. Because again, a big part of it is we're trying to get that kill ratio up. You guys can go back here now. Do this stuff. Rest of these points, I don't care.
There is much terror to bring. A taste of madness.
From back.
There is much terror to bring. I am the last thing left. Our prey shall cower in fear. Death is swift. Terror.
That might be a lost cause with that.
There is much terror to bring. Come.
Usually I like to pair Homunculus up with a warrior squad.
I long to shed blood. I thirst. Ready to kill. I long to shed blood. What will you? What will you? There is much terror to bring.
You, Soul Cage. What else? What else? Upgrades. Let's get upgrades out of the way.
I thirst. Follow me, curs. Come.
It hits hard, but don't risk it.
I thirst. A taste of madness. Death is I am the last big thing. There is much terror to bring. Our prey shall cower in fear.
It's not done. I shouldn't do that. Eight, 14.
There is much terror to bring. The song of wings. We live your demise. The song of wings. I long to shed blood.
Do that.
The song of wings.
Alright, let's go. I was gonna wait on
There is much terror to bring.
vehicles, but
I thirst for violence. I long to shed blood. Come. My chariot. I thirst.
let's see if we can bait some now.
I am the last thing. I am the last thing. I thirst. I am the last thing. I thirst. I am the last thing. I long to shed blood. A taste of madness. Your demise. What? Right. I shall not die the same. What? There is much terror to bring. I am the last thing. There is much terror. I am the last thing. Die. Die. I am the last thing. I am the last thing. Follow me! Let us strike! Follow me! Let us strike! Death. Terror. I am the last thing. Terror. What? When do we fight? I thirst. I thirst. I thirst. Die. I am the last thing. What? When we fight, our prey shall cower in fear. Die. I am the last thing. Die. Follow me, curs. Let
Also, the
us
difficulty was
strike.
higher level.
Follow me, curs. What?
Maybe more aggressive, spawning more units. All that jazz. And killing certain models does matter. If you kill one that has a weapon, heavy weapon, you have to rebuild it. So keep an eye out on that. Oh man, they got wrecked.
I am the last big I am the last big news. The last big news. I long to shed blood. Die. I am the last big news. Die. Ah! Death is terror.
Okay, can we build what? Can't build that. So for 2. Yeah, I guess that would work already, right?
I long to shed blood. There is much terror to bring. I am the...
Alright. That's it. I think I'll do one more match. And I'll call it for this video. I really do like this game. It was a good one. Let's see if he attacks.
One of your territories is
Okay,
under
so this will be a first defense. Now, things you can do when you're defending, you can auto-resolve. I don't think auto-resolve counts your unit honor guard in the defense. So that's why it has a strength of 1. Because I didn't up the defense. You want to keep it vulnerable and weak so that you can encourage them to attack it. So if I auto-resolve this, I'll lose. So we're going to fight it. And it's going to play out just like a normal mission. It's going to be the same map. And all that jazz. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and
There is
1.
much terror to bring.
4, 3, 2. One of these little guys out. Let's move you back here.
Death is
They told me I would build things and not be beaten all the time.
the point is ours. Our flag is raised high.
Blinded.
Live.
He's blinded.
When do we fight? What will? What will? Hoist the flag of Conqueror!
There. Here. Okay, they're gonna be over here. Now these main drakes already come upgraded with invisibility.
I long. I am the last thing. Our flag is raised high. Raise the flag of Commodore. What will? What will? Hoist the flag of Conqueror! Lift off! Raise the flag of Commodore! Let us strike!
Be up there for now.
I thirst.
Looks like he's being hyper aggressive. I'm gonna do you any good, but
What will? Fear us! The point is ours!
why won't you let me build? Oh, it's right. Gotta build spot.
I thirst. We hunger. We live. What will? We live. Breathe. Our flag is raised high. What will? We live. When do we fight? When do we fight? Our prey shall cower in fear. Who shall suffer next? We go. What will? We hunger. Hoist the flag of Conqueror! thirst for violence. Take it by now. Our flag is raised high. We live. Raise the flag of Comoros. What will you? Hoist the flag of Comoros.
Nice energy.
He's blind.
So we obviously have the advantage.
When do we fight? Follow me, curs.
Ooh, that's a lot. Forget that.
Come. It is taken. Our flag is high.
Let's start upgrading everything we can. So we know what they're gonna build. They're gonna be building some heavy duty units.
He's planted.
I thirst for violence. We hunger. We live.
He's planted.
I thirst for violence.
He's planted.
There is much terror to bring.
Man, they really want that.
I long to shed blood. When do we die? Die! Ah! Die! Reach! When do we fight? Follow me, curs. Death is my meat.
Okay. Now we are headway. Again. Kind of bullying them. But we want those kills. 'Cause that's an easy one to get upgrades for.
He's planted. He's planted.
We hunger. We live. Take this point now.
We have near complete domination map control. gonna go with this because Talos is pretty nasty. Oh, come on. What do we need? 340. Alright, there we go. Okay, so you guys hang out here. 4. You are now 2. Let's get those numbers. Come repair. You stop this dilly dally. Yeah, you also go. Two. Three. You can just build a bunch of towers. Huh? Let's do that this time. Slows units and saps morale. We'll build one of them. If your commander dies, you can bring him back. You have a limit of 1 commander. On a map at a time. Now we just do the waiting game. They're building up, I'm building up.
I long to shed blood.
Soul Cage. Do that there. Let's get some upgrades going.
Who shall taste my
Thirst for violence.
Who shall taste my fire?
I long to shed blood.
Again, I love my Scourges. Mobility. Now, most factions can produce turrets. Dark Eldar cannot. They have these things, which aren't nearly as good. This is why I also don't build raiders a lot, because use Scourges, and mobility is not an issue. Alright. The Talos have this weird tail thing. It's pretty much useless. There we go. To get that built.
There is much terror to bring. I long to shed blood. There is much terror to bring. Follow me, curs.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a storm outside.
I thirst.
Yeah, I do like to bring one witches around because their attacks do slow. And as you've been seeing, the chaos like to run. Because you, neat thing is you can run and shoot. Let's see what we can bait out. Honestly, might be able to take care of all this just with these. On normal, anyways. I like the redesign. I mean, I don't mind this version. It's alright. It's like a weird floating scorpion. But, the redesign's better.
I am Raven, airborne death.
Chaos comes for you.
There is much terror to bring. I thirst for violence.
Fear me.
When do we fight? I thirst for violence. What? I am the last. There is much terror to bring. Death. Terror.
Fear me.
Yeah, as you can see, I might have micromanaging these well, but
I thirst for violence. I thirst. I am the last big prince. What? I am still agony. One upon you. I am still agony. One upon you. What? I sense agony. One upon you. What?
no, that poor defiler. A short life. Usually, if you destroy all the enemy's base or unit producing stuff, they just immediately give up. So we got one war gear because we did a defense mission. What we're gonna go with? See, range damage is just absolutely useless for this type of character. For the Tau Commander, you want to go with that, but I say we just keep pumping it into damage, huh? Let's do that. Now let's see real quick. I wonder, is he gonna try and attack it? He might try and attack it. Might be able to farm the defense missions here. It'll be the same map, but nope. Oh crap! I messed up, didn't I? I did. All right, enter.
One of your territories is under attack. You can choose to play on the
Oh, I
battle
didn't
map
save it, did
or
I?
to-
Well, let's see what happens if we auto-resolve. Victory. But you don't get the defense, that's right. Okay. Alright, folks, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to go and probably replay it again off stream. But yeah, this will be the first video. It's going to take a lot longer than I thought. So, well, it'll lead up to Space Marine 2. And once again, thank you to all my subscribers. And I'll keep doing this as long as you guys keep subscribing. Don't forget, till the end of August, at the end of August, I'll count up the subscriber total, and I will donate to the Seacrest Wolf Preserve. There will be a link in the description. That's what it was. Yeah. My gameplay will speed up a bit more as I just get used to this. So, alright everyone, you have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.